this is a really cool picture. Okay, I think it's awesome. I think like the guy's just jumping back. He's exciting. It's in one of the Necromunda books. So I looked at it, and I'm looking at these other tools and stuff that are out there now, and I've been trying to figure out how are people getting miniatures so quickly. And just from this image, you can get this guy. So I threw a picture of this guy into Tripo, and there we are. Like, just literally threw him in. I I spent $20 to do a test of this, so I could take pictures of like sketches and stuff, and then throw them in here. And then you could even use AI to make a bunch of pictures for you, and then use AI to turn those pictures. So you can go to GPT, use it to make a picture of what you're describing until it gets right, and then take that picture of what looks right, put it into here, and get something, which is super cool. It increases the speed of iterations. But this is just a picture from a book that I sent it through, and I got this detail. And then I took this guy, you can download him, and I threw him into my Bamboo printer. Let's see what he came out looking at. Now, I said came out looking at, I mean, obviously he's looking at us, but look at this. Like, I mean, this is on a 4. If I put it on a, if I put my size 2 head on here, he would be looking a whole lot better. I broke his leg, so I had to green stuff it back together. But like, this is not, this is not bad. If I had a resin printer, he probably would look a whole lot better. But net total work from me, I had to adjust the scale, make him taller. I had to take a picture, upload it, wait 2 minutes, download it, and then scale it up. I mean, net total work for me to get to the image to a model of it about 5-10 minutes. Crazy, right? And that's how we get to these guys now that are taking all these miniatures off the website before they even launch, and they're doing scans from all the different angles, and then they're 3D printing like the Red Terror and stuff before it comes out. And I think that it's similar to bootleg movies, right? There's going to be a market for people who they wouldn't buy if they couldn't get bootleg anyway. So, like, that's what happened with movies. That's what happened with shows and stuff. So, like, if you want to watch Game of Thrones and you didn't have HBO, but you weren't willing to pay for HBO, you just wouldn't have watched HBO. You just wouldn't have watched Game of Thrones, right? If there wasn't a bootleg version of it out there. And it's the same thing with these miniatures. So I don't think it's taking much from Games Workshop, because these are people that are getting these are going to be people who weren't going to get them anyway. And I don't think the majority of the stuff I'm going to use is going to be stuff like this, just because I really like the GW models. I think they're great. I painted around 6,000 points of Dark Angels for my Horus Heresy collection in the last year, and I love the GW